Okay, this is just an overview of what I keep in my bushcraft bag. And this bag is just a gas mask bag, I believe a Finnish gas mask bag. Has a shoulder strap and a waist strap. So it keeps it snug on the body when you're messing around outside, bending over, picking things up, climbing over things, all that. It's not a huge bag, but let's see what's inside here. First of all, usually if I go out, I toss on a paracord bracelet just to have extra quarters if I need it, and the basics. Okay, inside here I have my large knife, and I'll show you that in a little bit here. Keep a Nalgene water bottle. I'd like to switch to stainless steel at some point. Okay, keep a good pair of gloves. I use these a lot while hiking, especially in the colder weather like right now. It keeps the hands a little bit warmer. They're not insulated or anything, but it also keeps the snow off your hands and water, when you're climbing down hills and stuff. Go from tree to tree, you don't have to worry about cutting yourself. But, anytime you work with a lot of tools, big knives, hatchets, anything like that, it's nice to have some sort of hand protection. So I do keep those with me usually. Okay, this is my cook kit. I'll show you that. Okay, I usually do have some sort of bandana or schmog with me. This is just a regular cheapo buy at Walmart bandana. There's plenty of uses for those. Okay, and then this little side pocket. This is what I like about this bag here. It has a bunch of little dividers and everything. Okay, start over here. I just put this in there. I haven't used it. It is a Bear Grylls knife. I didn't go out and buy it for myself because I was never too impressed with his over marketing of items, but I did get it for Christmas. And honestly, I'm a little bit surprised. It's nice and lightweight. That's why I put it in here. I figured I'd use it once I take it out here. It does have a lightweight handle. It feels pretty durable. There's no wiggle. Not much side to side. Nothing up and down. But we'll give it a whirl. So I toss that in there for now. And that came with a whistle on a piece of paracord. I've been using the whistle when I give my dogs treats, so in case I have them out, I also want to use that to call the dogs. But it's always a good survival item to have a whistle with you, and it has some paracord on it. And I just put a little S-beaner on it so I can clip it to my pants and use it for calling the dogs. Okay, I have a cheapo shovel here, and it still has mud on it from last time I used it. This is a $4 to $5 shovel you get from like Walmart or something. I did some modifications to it a little bit. I rubberized the handle. That's just with that rubber dip that you can buy at any hardware store for tool handles. I like it a lot better. Also, I put on some crappy serrations on the edge a little bit, because when I dig in the soil here, and especially in the woods, there's a lot of small roots. I tried a supposedly durable plastic shovel one time, and it just destroyed it with the roots. So I put a little serrated edge on it, so if I do have to cut through some sort of roots, I can. And I also sharpened the edge of the shovel. Other than that, it's pretty durable. Not horrible. This back piece here that the handle clips into, I have had that bend with a lot of force putting on it, digging. But just in case I gotta go number 2 in the woods, I got that. Or digging out leaks or foraging for things, I do have a small shovel for that, so I don't have to mess around with my knife. Extra probably 12-15 foot of paracord, and that's probably what I would use first. Okay, here is the ferro rod I carry with me. It has ferrocerium rod, magnesium, and the wood can be scraped as well to make a little pile of tinder. but starts fires great. You know, it eliminates the need to carry a bunch of, you know, cotton balls with you or anything like that. So it is handy. I do enjoy it. It's a nice, good size, fits your hand well. You can scrape it, you know, puts off a spark almost every time. Yeah, so it's pretty good. A little leather sheath came with it. I do have a video on our other YouTube site of a guy using this, the guy that it was purchased from. It's also a review on tentcampinghq.com, which is our other site there, of this item. And I can't think of the name of it offhand, but I'll try to put that in there in the video. There's that. And I usually carry, this is a small bag. I'm not sure what it's made out of, some cheap kind of fabric-y, papery material. But this is what my worms came in when I got worms for my worm composting last year. And just shook it out. Makes a nice little bag for foraging. You know, if I need something to put some fruit in, or, you know, whatever I find in the woods, I have that. And a rubber band around it, just because I want a rubber band around it. Alright, just little small baggies. Little baggie, and looks like I have a tea bag left and a small cigar. But those aren't always with me. But that's everything that's inside the kit. Normally I will toss on the paracord bracelet. This is one of those line knot, you know, so you don't have to use a knot, you know, knot up your cordage. I'll probably get rid of that because, I don't know, it's just extra stuff dangling around. But nice little bag for getting out foraging, or just, you know, a little day in the woods playing bushcraft. And I will probably end this video here and continue on with a couple more videos explaining my cook kit, as well as my knife kit, which sometimes I just take that by itself. So look forward to those coming up pretty soon. Okay, one thing I want to mention, I do carry a smaller knife with me. This is a K-bar. I don't remember the name of it. Piggyback, I think. Just a little knife, something I can do small fine chores with. It was actually made for gutting small game and all that. It's kind of beat up. I also rubber dip the handle, which I love that rubber dip stuff on, especially these skeletonized knives here. It gives you something to hold on to, a little grip, you know, instead of just a cold metal, but without adding a lot of extra paracord or a big handle to it. So I'll either have that with me, and I usually have my pocket knife. Most of the time I'll have that with me as well. So this knife here, the K-bar, little K-bar, comes with a little sheath. It just pops in to that, and I'll either have that on a lanyard, or I'll feed it through the rubber bands of the knife here, the Ranger bands there. And I also have a little bit of electric tape on that, not because I plan on doing any wiring while I'm out, but, you know, a little bit of tape will help if I need to repair something, or if I need to start a fire. I can light the tape and it'll last a lot longer than, you know, a little piece of your t-shirt or something. So there's that. And this is just a survival necklace that I keep with me when I'm camping. A lot of times I'll hang it from a tree. I don't necessarily always keep it around my neck, but if I'm going to use the restroom, I got the Purell that attaches there, just a cheap thing. I got my knife. I have a small, right now I have a small solar flashlight on it, just a cheapo whatever, just to find your way around campsites. And then this is a ferrocerium rod that I also have a review on Tent Camping HQ, as well as the whole idea of having a survival necklace with you while camping, and some other options of things that you can carry on that necklace. But that's on Tent Camping HQ. That's a knife little knife I sometimes carry with me, and then the video for these are be coming right up. Thanks for watching. In addition to some of the things that I showed you for my bushcraft kit, I may or may not include some other things, and here's an example of those. This is basically, they sell it as a camp towel, but it's basically a chamois, a ShamWow, or something, you know, just in case I'm going somewhere where I might go swimming, or be in a creek, something I can, you know, dry off with a little bit. Also may include an extra cup. This is the cup that comes with my cook kit. This is one of the two, so I may include something like that, as well as for foraging. A lot of times I'll include a plastic container, a Tupperware container. If I don't have that, I'll have a Ziploc bag, or these work great. This is dog poo bags. So clean up your dog poo. Basically, a lot of times I'll have these on me anyway, but you know, if the dogs are with me. But it's just a roll of plastic bags, meant for cleaning up the dog waste. But you know, if you're foraging, these are pretty darn handy too. Okay, other things I may carry. This is just a cheap Coleman thermometer with a small compass on it. I've had that for a long time. May also include some sort of a Altoids kit. This is waterproof matches, some fire starter. This one has some cotton balls, makeup pad in it, some wax cotton, twine, and some fat wood. Let's see here, I think I even have another just quick put together. A lot of times I'll add more to these things. Bic lighter, some fire starter, more twine, more cotton, and this one has a couple of Ranger bands around it. A lot of times if I do have a small kit like these, I'll toss a Ranger band or two around it. Helps make sure they're held shut, as well as if you need it for holding something onto your gear, you can use those. Let's see, or burning as, you know, a fire starter. I'll also carry a lot of times either a pack of tissues or some TP. This is just that toilet paper meant for camping, just a small roll. Fits into these harder containers. Sometimes I carry these, sometimes I just toss them into a Ziploc bag. But this is basically a dispenser. You can feed it out if you wanted to. But you know, it's good not just for going to the bathroom, but you know, blowing your nose, fire starting, all that. Also to the cook kit I may add, this is just a tea. I don't know what the technical name is, but basically toss your tea into the little cup there, close it up, stick it in your drink. Knife sharpener, cheapo knife sharpener. And a lot of times I'll carry this with me hiking or foraging, and it's just the SAS survival guide, but it's packed full of, you know, how-tos for survival, everything from knot tying to signaling to fire and shelter building, and you name it. Sharks, in case I'm running into any of those in the woods. But just a handy thing, whether I want to use it for survival purposes, or might have a question about a plant, or you know, just want to open it up and say, here, you know, I want to try to build a pit shelter or something. But you know, just handy to have. Those are some of the things. Also, along with I don't know if I mentioned, I probably did, the bags, or Ziploc bag for foraging. I'll carry a small Tupperware plastic container. But that's it. For the most part, that's what I'll carry. Sometimes I'll toss in tea bags or oatmeal, or you know, an apple, something like that, just for food, granola bar, protein bar. All right. Thanks for watching.